Hello guys, peace of the Lord with everyone. There is some people, they are talking about Surah 4 verse 119, that this surah is not talking really about Allah, it's talking about Satan. Yeah, it's talking about Satan, but Allah is Satan. The reason I'm saying that this is Satan is talking there and this is Allah is talking too, because Allah and Satan is one. I will show you why. If this is Satan is talking as Muslims they claim, because it's look like when you read it, you will think so. But if you read it in Arabic, it's not the same as in English. Why? In here you will see when they stop in the translation, they put a dot and they go in different line. This is not the case in the Quran. This is the verse from here to here. You will never see a dot between two words. And in here, when you continue translation, you will see وَمَنْ يَتَّخِذَ الشَّيْطَانَ وَلِيًّا. The one who and whoever forsake Allah, take Satan for a friend, has for surely lost. Now who is the one saying that? The Satan or Allah? You cannot convince me that this is Satan saying that. So if it is Allah saying that, how come this continuing talking as one person talking? You get the point? Now, I'm not going to argue about this one for long. I will show you from different verses that this is for sure what I'm saying is true, that Allah is Satan. If we go to different verse in the Quran, Surah 13 verse 27, Allah, truly Allah, leaveth to stray whom He will, and He is the one who will guide who He want. So He is the one He deceive. The word stray in here doesn't look good for me, by the way, but this is the Muslim translation, it's okay. But in Arabic, it's very clear what it is. It says, He will deceive, yudil. You can't go to dictionary and you can't find what the word yudil mean. It's more than a stray only. It is yudil, deceiver. And by the way, this is one of Allah names, Al-Mudil. I challenge any Muslim to say not true. Al-Mudil, the deceiver. This is a name of Allah. Allah have 99 names. One of them is the deceiver. Al-Mudil. So, in here, Surah 13 verse 27 saying clearly that Allah is the one who will stray and astray people from believing. Is that the only verse in the Quran saying that? No, the Quran is full of it. Surah 16 verse 93. Again Allah, He said, but He leaves straying whom He want or He please, and He guide the one He please too. Who? Allah. So Allah, the one, is the one who He choose who He will guide who. But before He choose He will guide who, He choose He will deceive who. You see it? He start with He straying the one He want. So first decision is about who He will stray who. First decision, the most important thing for Allah is we will deceive who first. Oh, let me think, deceive who. And we remember the story about Jesus Christ who was not crucified in the Quran in Surah 4, where the God of Islam supposedly, He put someone look like Jesus on the cross. He did deceive. He deceived who? He was deceiving the Jewish, he was deceiving the Roman, he was deceiving the followers of Jesus Christ. Why? Because everybody thought Jesus Christ was on the cross, but it wasn't Him. This is a deceiving or not? When you make someone look like Jesus, you clone someone look like Jesus, is that a deceiving or this is saying the truth? Is that a cheating? Is that a lying? What do you want to call it? So, because of the deceive of your God Allah, 3 billion Christians now believe that Jesus was on the cross. Why? Because your God Allah, according to Quran, He put someone look like Jesus in the cross. And you want to tell me that your God Allah is not a Satan? What Satan He want more? He would love to deceive millions. Now, is that the only verse too, saying that Allah is a deceiver? I can show you unlimited verses. Here we go. Surah 35 verse number 8. For Allah leaves to stray whom He wills. He decide He will, He will stray who. And always you see the Quran, He choose, deceiving people before anything, because Allah is so interesting in deceiving. He loves to deceive. And as I said, the biggest deceiving in the history of Allah, according to the Quran, from the mouth of Muslims. When He put someone look like Jesus in the cross, this is a deceiving. When you make me see, and I am a human being, how I will know this is not Jesus? How I will know? How I will know? I will wait 600 years after, and somebody come to me and say, hey, Jesus was not him. Allah was playing games with you. Ho, 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 ho. This is garbage. Allah is a deceiver. Allah is a Satan. Because if this is a true story that Allah, He put someone look like Jesus in the cross, it's very clear evident that Allah is Satan and Satan is Allah. So either you believe in that story, then you are a Muslim, then I'm proving to you that Allah is Satan, or you leave this story, you don't believe in it, and then you will leave Islam. And I advise you to leave Islam. Now, is that the only verse saying that Allah, He is the one, He misguide and He deceive people? The Quran is full of it. Let me show you more. Surah 74 verse number 31. Here we go again. Allah leave to stray whom He pleases. It's up to Him. He's a drunk God. He decide. And always you will see Him, He speak about deceiving first and guiding second. You see it? Deceive He want, and He deceive the one He want. Now to make it short, there's a verse in the Quran that says, if we want to destroy a village, we order the rich people in it to deceive and to do filthy stuff. Why God is ordering people to do filthy stuff in the village? إذا أردنا أن نهلك قرية أمرنا مترفيها أن يفسدوا فيها. If we want to destroy a village, we order the rich on that village to do filth in it, so we will destroy it. So if He want to destroy it, He order rich people to do bad things. So why you order the rich people to do bad things? If He is the one is ordering them, what their fault? Now, to make it short and to show you in a very clear evidence that Allah is Satan for sure, if we read this surah, this verse in here, Surah 2 verse number 7, Allah had set a seal on their heart and on their hearing and on their eyes is a veil. And this verse I'm talking about, Muhammad, he stole it from the Bible, but it's not like that in the Bible. In the Bible it says those people, they decide themselves to seal their heart. If you go to Matthew 13:13, you will see, therefore I speak to them in purpose, because while seeing they don't see, and while hearing they don't hear, nor they do understand. And you will see that this privacy in the Old Testament, when it says, in their case, prophecy of Isaiah is being fulfilled, which says, you will keep on hearing, but will not understand. You will keep in seeing, but you will not receive. For the heart of these people has become dull, which their ears they scarcely hear, and they have closed their eyes. Otherwise they would see with their eyes and hear with their heart. So the Bible is saying it's the same, but in a very different way. In the Bible it is Him, you, if you decide to seal your heart, it's you who decide to seal your eyes. In the Quran, it is Allah who sealed their heart, which proven to me clearly that Muhammad, who stole this verse from the Bible, he make it Allah is the one who sealed the heart, because he knew who is Allah. Allah is a Satan. Allah is a deceiver. Because you know what, guys, just let us think about it. Why God wanna seal my heart? Why? If one day I go to hell, and I stand in front of the God, and the God supposedly is God of justice, and He said to me, you know what, you are going to go to hell, and I will say, you know what, God, you are the one who did seal my heart, so why you are judging me for something you did? Can I open my heart when you say you did seal my heart? You will say no. You cannot fight God. You cannot change. Things will happen. If God ordered things to happen, it's going to happen. So in here it's very clear that Allah who sealed the heart, and Allah sealed the hearing, and Allah put an eyes in their eyes a veil. He is Satan, and Allah for sure is Satan. And you can go to Matthew 13, as I said to you, and you can go to the Old Testament, and you will see that Muhammad, he stole those verses from there, and he put it in his Quran. But because he's a deceiver, he have to claim that Allah is the one who do that to your eyes, when the Bible is saying the opposite. That's you do. You do seal your heart. Our God don't seal our heart. Our God don't close our eyes. Our God don't seal our mouth. Our God, he wants us to know. He wants to guide us. He loves us. This is why he sent his own loving son to save the world. Because he loves you, not because he want to deceive you. In Islam, it's totally the opposite. And I think now it's very clear that Allah and Satan is one. Amen. Thank you all.